Okay, so apologies about the bad quality of this, but it's just a very short video to show a problem I'm having with my dual Electribe setup to see if anyone can help me. Basically, the EMX is the master and the ESX is the slave, so I press play on the EMX and it plays that. ESX, I press stop, stops it, and I press back, it skips it back to the start of the patch, so that's all working fine. My problem is when I go to resample the ESX, so I'll show you what I mean. So I hold shift, press record, now it gives me a sample mode. I want to do it in stereo, so I've got that set to stereo. Now what I would normally do is press play, press stop. When I go into sample, there it is, new sample. I press play and I can hear it, but I don't want to do that. I've built a sequencer that can send out MIDI start and stop messages and all kinds of other stuff in the sequence, and I want to be able to do it for resampling. So I go into sampling mode, it says it's ready to sample, it's in stereo resampling mode. Press play on the EMX, nothing. Right, put that in pattern mode, put it in resample mode, stereo, I don't know if you can see this very well. Press play on the EMX and it starts playback on the ESX, but if you can see on the screen it hasn't actually started sampling anything. And then I press stop on the EMX and it stops that, but then it hasn't actually sampled anything. So when I press the sample button, nothing on sample, nothing on song, nothing on, well, part edit would let me anyway, and it just says that it's ready to sample there. It doesn't actually do anything when I press sample. Then I have to press stop to be able to do anything, which cancels the sampling. I press sample and it ain't there, no new sample. But it's weird, I can resample fine, go into sample, it's there. But as soon as I go to resample and press play on the EMX and stop, the ESX doesn't actually sample anything. That's it, just playing the pattern. If I go into sample, there's nothing there. I emailed Korg about this and they said that when they connected the Kronos, the Korg Kronos to their ESX, when they put it into resampling mode like that and pressed play on the Kronos, I'm using the EMX, but if this was a Kronos, they press play, the ESX then starts sampling, they press stop on the Kronos, the ESX stops sampling, and it just done it perfectly fine. And that's what I want to be able to do, because I've built this sampler that can send out play and stop messages and CCs all in as part of the sequence, not a sampler, a sequencer that I've built, and I want to be able to do this, and I've been trying this for ages. Anyway, if anybody can help me at all, please message me.